Hey there, tennis fans. I'm Chris Otto, filling in for the wonderful Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express. Order today, and it ships today. We're going to take a look back at some of the monumental upsets that we saw in the first 10 days of the tournament, starting with the takedown of the number 3 seed on the men's side. Coming in at number 6 on our list is Denis Shapovalov's upset of Alexander Zverev in the round of 16. Many people thought that Zverev would be the player to come out of the top half of the men's singles draw after it was learned that Novak Djokovic would not participate, and things were setting up nicely for Zverev, who had won all 9 sets he played ahead of his round of 16 tussle with Shapovalov. The German also had a 4-2 edge in the pair's head-to-head, but he fell flat against the Canadian, falling 6-3, 7-6, 6-3. Number 5 on our list belongs to a French woman who won the hearts of the Aussie fans with her run to the quarterfinals at Melbourne. That would be Alizé Cornet, who was playing her 60th consecutive main draw at a major. Cornet made a big splash in the second round when she knocked off Spain's Garbiñe Muguruza. The Spaniard, many had tabbed her as a potential title contender, especially after she had won the title at the WTA Finals in Guadalajara last November. We stay in France for number 4 on our list. It is the world number 69, Adrian Mannarino, who pulled an upset over Poland's Hubert Hurkacz. Many of us were watching to see if Hurkacz would make it to the round of 16 to face the king of clay Rafael Nadal, but the number 10 seed fell short against Mannarino, ranked 69 and entering this year's draw with a 7-12 lifetime record at the Australian Open. Mannarino snapped a 12-match losing streak against the top 20 with his win, and he ended up following it up by defeating Aslan Karatsev in the third round. Great tournament for Mannarino. Speaking of great tournaments, let's bring it back to France and bring it back to Alizé Cornet. The Frenchwoman in the round of 16 upset two-time major champion Simona Halep for another giant upset. The victory meant that Cornet smashed the record for most women's singles Grand Slam main draws played before reaching a maiden quarterfinal. Took her 63 major appearances to reach the last 8. It was indeed a very special performance by Alizé Cornet. Coming in at number 2 on our list is Taro Daniels' upset of the great Andy Murray. The Scot, a 5-time Australian Open runner-up and of course a 3-time Grand Slam champion, had taken out number 21 seeded Nicolas Basilashvili in 5 sets in the opening round. So when he drew Japan's Taro Daniel, a player that had never been to the third round of a major before, we naturally assumed that Murray was a lock to win. Daniel delivered the goods and handed Murray a 6-4, 6-4, 6-4 drubbing. Andy has had trouble backing up wins of late at slams, but full credit to Daniel, who played magnificently in reaching the third round at a major for the first time. Last but not least on our list is Amanda Anisimova. While the tennis world had its eyes fixed on a potential 4th round matchup between 2-time champion Naomi Osaka and world number 1 Ash Barty, 60th ranked Anisimova stepped in and put forth a performance for the ages to take down the defending champ, saving a match point in the process. The match was full of high quality tennis, and it was a nice reminder of just how talented the 20-year-old American is. As for Osaka, she played quite well in defeat, and we expect big things from her later in the season. It was a fortnight full of great tennis in Melbourne, but without these 6 surprises, it would not have been nearly as memorable. That's it for this edition of Tennis Now. Now it's up to you guys. Give us your input. Which of these upsets was the biggest? Which major upsets did we leave out? Let us know in the comments section below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.